Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Why is my chat so unupdated in Streamlabs? Goodness. What's going on? Do I have to vote on my own poll? Okay, I need to I need to listen chat on my YouTube page. Is the music okay? It's a little bit loud on my end, but wait, what if I close my make my Spotify completely silent? Will you guys still hear it? Is that how it works? Where's my mixer? There it is. No, it does not work. Okay. How you guys like my new microphone, by the way? I bought myself a new cozy microphone. Why can't I scroll my chat? Okay, now I can. Alright, who's here? Hello, the secret place. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Victoria. Alexander. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Homework Radio is here too. Hello, welcome. And Shai, of course. Hello, Shai, how are you doing? How have I been? I mean, I think I've been pretty good. Not gonna lie. It was a fun week so far. We made new music on the Discord server yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I did not expect so many people to be on voice chat. We were like over 10 people, I think. So yeah, that was fun. I will definitely do something like this in the future again. So if you're not a member of my Discord server yet, feel free to join if you don't want to miss out on future music making in our Discord voice chats. Plus, backseating is allowed. Not here on stream, but on the Discord server. So, hello, skull. That's just a skull emoji. Hi, Yuhiro. How are you doing? Hello, Panther. Hi. How are you? Voxy is here too. Hey. Haven't you answered my question yet? That was the orange one, right? What questions asked outside of this stream, do they count? I can't see your question anymore because the poll is kind of blocking the view. Hello, Kevin. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. There's a crispy sound in the background. I don't know if it's your microphone. That's weird. what kind of crispy sound. But it's only a little. Is it annoying? I guess the crispy is coming from the main audio. The main audio, like the music or the microphone? I have my headphones connected to my microphone. I don't hear anything. It's like a noise. Okay, let me turn off the music and listen to my own stream. That was the music, right? Oh God. What happened to my music? Maybe it was a little too loud. Maybe it. Is the sound back? All right, no music then until I figured out what it is. You have to live with the chipping silence now. Whoops. God, I hate how you're moving everything from Streamlabs. Well, I do hope it won't happen while I play the piano. If you have a concert in the deep sea, what song you will play for the opening and ending? In the deep of the sea? That's a good question. I mean, I have to play Kingdom of the Sea, right? And some of my ocean songs. Ocean Echoes would be a great ending song. All right. And how about my microphone? Is the sound okay? It's so weird without music, to be quite honest. So quiet. Clean and clear. That's great. Okay, let me switch over to the piano then. By the way, earlier today, I've watched a stream by Syntheon. I don't know if you know Syntheon, but she does a lot of... She's a music producer, and she does like a lot of EDM music, and like EDM and what's it called? Future bass, some synthcore. Something that you usually hear in rhythm games. Like I believe she did music for Oz, and she did music for what I forgot the name of the game, but it's like a side scroller rhythm game, which is also pretty popular. And she did a live stream today where she was talking about her experiences in the music industry and how she's struggling with the whole streaming royalties. She has to move home now because she kind of cannot pay her rent anymore, and it made me wonder how important it is for me to talk about this topic too, because you guys are, you guys have it easier. You just care about the music. You just care about listening to it. But for us artists, it's very important to actually we have to deal with the whole streaming thing and royalties and music industry and people who wants to abuse our skills and made me wonder if I should make a stream talking about that. So would you guys be interested in learning something new about the music industry and my own experiences and what I'm struggling with? Would that be something you would want to watch? Would be the question. I accidentally closed my stream. The mic audio sounds good. It's great. Who's Mackie is here? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How's the horse doing? Absolutely. All right. I think I do need some time though. But bottom line is that please, please, please do support the artist that you're listening music to. Do not download it illegally anywhere. Try, if possible, try to listen to the music on official pages. Like, have your own Spotify account, Spotify for free or Spotify Premium. It doesn't matter. Or YouTube Music without ad blocker. I don't know. But this supports artists a lot. I'm not saying this for me only, but seeing great artists like Syntheon struggle with their lives because their streaming royalties do not work out anymore, and those are not unknown names, right? She has over 100k monthly listeners on Spotify, and she's struggling. So it is kind of scary how much success you have to make a living with music. So yeah, that's the bottom line, and I can talk about it in more detail in a future stream, but I think it should be important for you to know that please do not listen to music on any sketchy sites or download it from YouTube or something. Just try to support, especially small artists. Hello, Wind. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Hello, hello. It's an important topic to discuss. Yes. Yeah, especially not only the artists need to hear that, but the people consuming the art, because nowadays it's very easy to consume art, and unfortunately we're going in a direction where it's not as appreciated anymore, especially with AI coming up. People are just taking art and music for granted nowadays, and they often don't really understand how much the artist behind the work is struggling with life. And of course, it's easy to say that just look for a real job and just do something else do something that actually pays your bill. But I don't think that's the correct consequence out of that. I think we should all strive for making a living with what we love to do, even if it's not our number one passion. Then maybe another job that we do enjoy, because I often see people just go to work because they have to, and they're completely unhappy, and the only happy time they have in life is after work, and that is not okay. That is absolutely not okay. Do you have any plans to make a physical album? I'm wondering if it's just priceless as a gift to someone. I do have some ideas. I probably won't do a physical album for the purpose of selling it, because that's just not how it works. I think you do need a very professional label, and you do need a lot of people buying it to make it actually worth it. But I can imagine making it some kind of merch or some kind of limited article for you to buy, like maybe physical albums or vinyls of my already released stuff. So that's always an option. Hello, secret place. Hello, hello. You're a rose to me. That's so cute. I'm a rose. I'm a rose. And your music is pleasant fragrance. That makes me glad to read. That's probably also the sweetest thing I read today. A sweet scent of paradise that has caressed my soul and taken me on many journeys to the land that gives birth to art, love. Goodness, I'm getting shivers. One quote that I strive to live by my career is, pick a job that you love and you never have to work a day in your life. I mean, I do music for a living, and I must say, sometimes I do wish that it's not as fun as people think it would be to make something you really love into a job. It always comes with some sacrifice, so it will change. It will change. But yeah, just imagine how much time you're spending working, and think about if you do want to spend it unhappy. All right. Without music, this just chatting is very boring. I don't know why that noise comes on, because it's not the first time I stream with music on, right? I don't understand. Sometimes things are just whack. All right. Here's my piano. I should bring you along. I should open up my stream on my smartphone. Okay, now the tricky question is if you can actually hear it. I suspect either sample rate or buffer. Yeah, I think I changed some settings. But I turned down the sample rate from 48K to 44K. 41K. Which should not have created this. What else? I hope this can apply to not artists, but many other creative talents that deserve more recognition. Yeah. I should make a stream talking about my experiences. I will announce it in advance so you guys can actually send me some questions you have. Maybe you're interested in making your passion into a job too. And maybe I can help with that. Okay, my Streamlabs says you can hear the sound. There it is, the buzzy crisp. Damn. What's going on? Let me check my... That's so weird. What's going on? What if I change my driver? In this case, I also need to change my headphones. Is it still there? It's clear now. Okay. Some driver issue, probably. Okay, now I cannot hear myself talk anymore. So if there's anything weird with my microphone, please do let me know. But it should be clear. Right, sounds better. Everything sounds clear on my end. Both the mic and the piano. That's great. All right. Well, let me start the recorder. All right. right. So I actually don't have any plans for today because we already did so many great sketches the last times we streamed. So I think I'm good on that. So let's open up the live stream. If you have any requests or prompts or ideas or feelings or words or keywords and whatnot you want me to make music about, let me know. And I can also try to cover some stuff. Alright, and I also wanted to talk about a few things you guys have sent me. Let's do that too. Let's get some music going first. Great. Do you have any favorite composition of yours? One song that you're especially proud of? As of lately, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen my new account already. I'm currently working on a new artist called A Bowl of Rice. And A Bowl of Rice will include a lot of chill hop, jazz hop, lo-fi music. And the stuff I did for that lately made me really proud because it sounds really good. And yeah, I'll be very, very excited to release it eventually. So yeah. Still the best and cool. Thank you so much, JP. Thank you so much for joining the live stream too. And one project I'm also very proud of is The Silent City. You guys should be familiar with that. Do you agree? When you see some photos, you feel that every single photo has a melody. I hope you make a song about photographs someday. Well, it's not like whenever I look at a photo that I hear music. I wish it would be, because that's a lot, and that's a lot easier to be inspired if it was like that. But it's not. But if I just close my eyes and see the picture, then I can imagine what kind of music would be perfect for the scenery and the colors and whatnot. So I do need to make the conscious choice to actually think about what kind of music would be great for that scene. But it's not like I hear it right away. Love your room decor. Thank you. It looks very summery and refreshing. There's a whole artwork wall on my right, and you cannot see the full picture, unfortunately. But I did post a picture of it on my Instagram a few weeks ago. But does it all have cowbell? No, just the latest one we did on our Discord server yesterday. That has cowbell now because yeah, someone demanded the song to have cowbell. So yeah, if you want to actively take part in my music making, then feel free to join the Discord server. We did something very, very cool yesterday. Where's my Gengar? What? Gengar? Not the cowbell again. We'll check. Hello, Sumeda, by the way. Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. I hope you have a great time. Where did you get your username from? Oh yeah, that was something I wanted to talk about today because I got the question again. And I think I talked about it in a past stream before, but basically BigRicePiano is was my nickname during my youth. It was the German word for big rice grain, and the German word for big rice grain is big for groß. So big in German is groß, and rice grain is Reiskorn. I was called großer Reiskorn back in my days by my friends, and I just decided to keep it, to translate it into English and just to keep it. So it does not have any deeper meaning. But because my real name is Ka, so Kha, there have been a lot of jokes including that name too, but because it's so easy to integrate in a word. Like I have seen carrot, I've seen the German word for cat is Katze, so I've also heard Katze in my lifetime. Sumeda. Is that right? Harish Kumar. Sounds like a cool superpower, instantly making music just by looking at the photo. Well, I did a live stream before where I turned pictures from Unsplash into music. If you guys want, I can bring that back. All right. Hello, Mia. How are you? Thank you so much for joining again. I remember that stream. It was so fun to help with naming some of the sketches. Yeah, I'm always very, very interested in what names you would give the songs I make on stream. Because it's so interesting how different the imagination is when you listen to music. All right, I actually don't know how we should do it. Should I play one song and pick one topic to talk about? Because I do need to check my phone. Let me see. How was your week going so far? Are you enjoying it? And anything good happened to you yet? All right, we have quite a few. Discussing your thought process for coming up with compositions or how you edit your music videos. That comes from Shy. So let's start with that question first. So my process of music making. Usually I start with a sketch. Like let's do a sketch. Like maybe something at this range. All right, that is a sketch, and I saved that sketch in my sketchbook. I have a sketchbook for every month, so our sketchbook for August is already full to the brink. So, which is why there's not a lot of pressure on today's stream to get some good ideas. If we have one, then awesome, then perfect. I can use it for the next month as well. But if I do like it in a few days, if I still like it in a few days, then I just work on it, finish it out, flesh it out. But everything lies on this one sketch. So after the sketch is done, it only takes one more day to finish a full track. So the sketch is very, very important. And then the way I go about my sketches is either I just play some music like I do now, or I set myself up for a little challenge, like make music about this kind of topic, or to this kind of picture, or to what you guys are sending me. There are multiple ways for me to be creative. So yeah. I made it sound like it's a speed run, but it actually takes a while to find good ideas. So of all of the ideas we played today, I probably don't like any of them. that's my bar, right there. All right. I'm not really feeling this piano right today. So one thing that also helps me find good new ideas is to just change the piano sound I'm working with. So I have quite a few. Let me pick something that sounds different. Where's my collection? There's my collection. It might take a while for this one to load. So while it's loading, I do hope I can find another question to answer. Yeah, I have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Like with the new artist, A Bowl of Rice, there are a lot of new collabs I'm planning. So this will be an artist that does not make music alone. I intend to work with a lot of people on that project. Oh, did you watch my latest playlist, by the way? That I uploaded on Monday, because it already has a lot of views and a lot of likes. So if you're one of them, thank you so much for listening. It really means a lot to me. which is coming back to the discussion we had earlier about how musicians are struggling. So even if you don't think much about it, one more like, one more listen, one more stream means the world to some musicians. Where are the questions? Your past few streams were like at 4, 5 a.m. for me. I felt so bad for not being able to join. Yeah. I feel bad for not being able to stream at the time that works for everyone. Like, I don't have that many viewers from Europe, so in order to stream at times that work for both Southeast Asia and America, I need to stay up very, very late, which I'm trying to do more often, but you know, it's not so easy. Which is why I don't know if you have seen my streaming schedule for this week, but I'm streaming at this hour now, and later this week there will be some streams at later hours too. So I'm trying to cater to everyone, everyone but Europe apparently. All right, I have found some more questions. I got one message about my 2 albums, Memories and the Box and Second Summers. What were my main inspirations for that? So Memories and the Box is one of my most personal albums I ever did, because it was back in the days where it is a very old album, and I made it. Wait, let me come back to the piano before I answer that. So, the 2 albums, Memories in the Box. That one album I did because of a breakup I had back then. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend left me, and that's when I decided to make the album. So it's very, very personal. It's part of it is dedicated to the time I had with her. So that was the whole inspiration, just working through the breakup and finding footing again, and finding new friends, spending more time with friends again, and trying to trust again. That whole process was that whole thing I processed in Memories in a Box. And then there was Second Summers, and for Second Summers I tried to, the album is called Second Summers because I do want to capture the feeling of summer for you to listen at any point in time of the year, which is what Second Summers means. There's the first summer, that's the normal summer that everyone has, and there's the second summer, a summer that is captured in the music, and that you can access whenever you want for you. And that's the basic, the spirit of the album. So to bring back summer, for you to have in a year. Okay, ex always brings new, more creativity. Yeah. But lately, lately I don't process my own things as much anymore in my own music. Like The Silent City is that one album where I actually bring all my thoughts and philosophies and just insecurities and own problems into my music. But other than that, I think my music has gotten a lot less personal and a lot more conceptual. It's like picking a story and making music about that rather than making it about myself. That's the way my music is going lately. All right, Jose, thank you so much for joining the live stream today. Have fun and good luck with your meeting. Ricey, what's the biggest lesson you learned on your own? To really try things out before it's too late. I think the biggest decision I ever made my whole life was making music my full-time job, which I never felt more scared of something and more insecure. I think I still feel a lot very scared and insecure, but I think it is. I'm very proud of myself for making that decision, for actually taking the leap, because a lot of people talk about it, but they are not taking the leap, and they get stuck in conformity and their comfort zones forever. So the biggest comfort zone for me was just financial security, which I don't have anymore. So I'm very proud of myself for actually deciding to trying to be strong, which I really like about myself. The bravery. Do you have any plans on working with a vocal artist? If yes, who would it be? I actually already worked with a vocalist on one of my songs, which will be coming out for a bowl of rice. And yeah, I actually absolutely do want to work with more artists on that project. But I think BigRicePiano stays a solo piano project. I'll be moving a lot of the ambience work I do for BigRicePiano to a bowl of rice too. So if I'm working with an artist, a vocalist, then you will probably hear the music on a bowl of rice. And the vocalists I'm working with are only worked on some background vocals. So I'm still not working on a lyric basis. If I'm releasing it, I will let you know who the vocalist is. But I don't know if I should reveal her name on stream right now. I will ask her and what she wants to be called. Ricey, what's your earliest memory that you could remember? I think it was dancing to Mini Playback Show. I think I was 3 or 4 years old, and I just loved the Mini Playback Show because I somehow enjoyed singing and dancing a lot when I was a child. Just found you and you're so amazing. Keep composing. You are my inspiration for ambiential music production. So glad to read that. Always glad to be some form of inspiration for other artists. I really like that, but I just noticed I haven't run the recorder yet. No. I like this a lot. All right, let's talk about another question I got from someone from YouTube, and they asked a basic question would be who or what inspired you to start playing the piano, and how often, if ever, listen to your older music in order to do something on that style or remake an old piece with your current style. The last one I can probably answer very easily. I almost never listen to my own music. It's not that I don't like it, because I don't release anything that I don't like personally. But it's kind of weird. It's like I use my music to get things out of my system, so listening to them again and playing them again feels kind of uncomfortable. Which is why I don't do a lot of live performances of my existing songs, because it's just not something I enjoy wholeheartedly. And it's a very weird feeling, I think. It is like being an actor and not watching your own things, because it's just weird. But I do revisit songs to get some some inspiration for new ones. Like I often check out what I did for a specific song just to get that technique again because I forgot. So those are the cases where I would listen to my music again. It's only for the technical standpoint and not for enjoyment. And the other question was, what inspired me to inspired me to play the piano? And I think the story goes back to when I was 4 years old. I was visiting my parent and my uncle in a different city. My uncle lived in Dortmund, so it was about 2 hour drive with a car. And when we were there, I saw this keyboard standing there, and it was a family gathering back then. So there were a lot of people, but I kind of wanted to make my own first piano performance in front of all these people. And I don't know if you know these very old keyboards, beginner types. It has a you can turn on the rhythm feature of the keyboard, and whatever you play with the left hand, it will always sound good because the keyboard is trying to only play chords, and it tricked my little brain into thinking I was playing very, very well. Because no matter what I did with the left hand, it would always sound like something decent because of the feature, the chord feature. So yeah, I tricked myself into thinking I was very good, and I decided to make a little live performance in front of all my family, which is a very big family. Like if we have family gatherings, then normally will be like 20, 30 people, and yeah, that's the whole origin story. And my uncle noticed that I really loved playing the keyboard, so he just gifted it to me, and I was allowed to take it back home. And yeah, that's basically the whole story. It was when I started to play the keyboard every day, I think. Yeah. We love your kind of music. It will be more enjoying that we can sing along with the lyrics. But yeah, can't wait to see more updates about it. Yeah, like I said, the singer I was working with only did some backing vocals to add into the ambience. I'm not confident in actually writing lyrics and producing for actual vocalists. But maybe I can get there. Ricey, what's your greatest fear growing up? Am I still afraid of them? My biggest fear, I try not to be scared of anything if possible. Like I'm not scared of any ghosts or monsters or whatnot. I actually love horror movies and all things horror. There's one exception though. I don't know what's it called in. I don't know what's it called in English. Let me try to figure it out. Because in Germany, it was called X Factor. So the original title is Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. I don't know if you know that one, but it's basically some short stories for TV, for television, with a story that is either made up or true. And I watched it as a kid, and it totally creeped me out. I was so scared that whenever the title melody, like the intro melody, came on, I just fled into my room. And to this day, I have not watched another episode of that TV show. And it's ridiculous because I'm pretty sure they run it in the middle of the day. Like it was completely fine for me to like it. I would personally run it in the evening where I was asleep, but it didn't. So yeah, unfortunately, I was able to watch it during my uptime. King of Feet, thank you so much for 11 months. You have a great day too. That was pretty okay. Where did my chat go? Okay, here it is. You know, Ricey, I heard a quote before. When you listen to your music now, you'd listen it as a producer. Give it a few more years and you will listen to it again, but as a listener. That could be true. I think I do revisit some of my songs. But it really is not because I don't like it. While producing the music, I actually listen to it a lot. But after it's released, I just kind of leave it. Is the host of the Soul of Wind channel your relative? No. No, they're not. We're not related. We're friends, though. Thank you, man, for your performance. Yesterday, it was really fun to hear the songs, even if I didn't know most of them. It was an enjoyable experience. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining the live stream today. Really glad you like it. Let's change the piano preset again. I actually don't feel that inspired today, which happens every now and then. Let me see, what kind of presets do they have? Oh, there's a preset called Rose Petals. So let's try it out. Sound glitch, there's a static. No, not again. I don't know what's wrong today. So I did buy myself a new audio interface, which is the Focusrite. So I was hoping it would change all these issues, fix all these issues rather. But I guess it didn't. Let me check back the stream. Oh yeah. It was part of the song, guys. I'm not sure. Is it fixed now? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I think I need to check my settings again. Yeah, I need to check my settings again. It's actually not that bad. It's just interesting. Yeah, it's part of the music. Lo-fi effect. It's so weird. All right. Yeah, maybe it's a CPU issue too. All right. Oh my god, your room looks so cozy. It's just this corner. It's just this corner. The rest of my room is pretty normal. Ta. Yeah, if it breaks again, I might have to do something else. It might also be because I'm working on my sketchbook right now, and my sketchbook is a very large file already for August. So it might not be able to catch up. Spain trees outside the window looks beautiful. Yeah, the weather looks quite okay now. It was raining earlier today, and it was very windy. So now it's kind of beautiful. Ricey, what's something that reminds me of home? Food. My taste in food. What is your opinion on C418? That's the Minecraft song, right? Is that the Minecraft song? No, is that the Minecraft composer? I think the Minecraft music is kind of genius. It sounds so simple, but it kind of sounds like very lonely, and if you want, also slightly disturbing. Alright, King of Feet wanted me to play painting, and I promise that today's stream will be more chill than work. Okay. Adrienne, thank you so much for joining the membership. Welcome, welcome to the Little Rice Club. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. God. That's so nice. Thank you so much, Adrienne, for the donation. Let me read it. Thank you for existing and doing God's work. Your music keeps me calm through sleepless nights and anxiety-ridden days when I didn't want to be left alone with my thoughts. This makes me so happy to read. I hope my music continues to help you like this. It's very, very important to have something to bring you comfort when you need it, right? And thank you so much, King of Feed, for donating too. Oh God, you guys are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really. Ricey, do you think there's an afterlife of some kind, or is life just a constant circle that never ends? I'm I'm not religious or anything, but I do believe there's something out there. And I'm only 90% convinced that we're living in a simulation. But yeah, I'm not sure what comes after death. just love how ambient this preset is. After death comes taxes. No, unfortunately they come during my lifetime already, which sucks. Taxes suck. Doing taxes suck. I do want to pay all my taxes, but why does the government make it so difficult for me? I just want to give them money, and they just make it a puzzle game. There's not much that stresses me out more than doing taxes for my music work. Like it completely kills off my creativity. Okay, one more question. Who's my favorite classical pianist musician? So classical I don't have. I do have some favorite neoclassical favorite composers, and one of them is Haruka Nakamura. I dedicated a whole stream to music that he makes in trying to copy him. And yeah, I love his music a lot. He's also very underrated. And someone who is not underrated is Olafur Arnalds, which is an Icelandic composer, which I really love. I went to a concert last year, I think, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Such a cool experience. And do I play the violin or saxophone? No. I play neither of them. I did play some drums, though. Fun fact, the first instrument I ever played wasn't the piano, it was actually the drums. But I'm by no means a good drummer. Absolutely not. Wait, only 90%. Yeah, I'm to 90%. I'm convinced that we're living in a simulation because all the shit that's happening to me that can't be real, right? It can't be real. Someone is making this shit up. I'm telling you. Ricey, what's one thing that you hope you never forget? Being humble. Like, I'm not saying that I will get famous, but if I ever get famous, then I hope I will still try to engage with all of you. Like, I get a lot of messages and comments on YouTube and Instagram and whatnot, but I still want to respond to all of them for as long as I can. Let's not forget that I'm only here because you guys are letting me. And same with the music, which is why I do hope that Spotify someday adds a commenting system so I can talk to everyone listening to my music. because I don't want to treat you like numbers. Ever. Well, first time knowing that. It's God playing Sims with us. Yes. For fuck's sake. Please stop. Please stop. All right, let's try out a different preset for the piano. Lost accompanist. Is that some Koi no Katachi sound right here? Wow, is that a particle delay on that preset? It's amazing. We can make very beautiful sound design with this. Nana, hello. I have a question. Sure. Go ahead and ask away. I always wondered how God can be so cruel till I found myself playing Sims and got bored and make my Sim cheat on her husband with his boss and have their kid walk in on oh God. But it's fun, right? It's fun. Yeah. That's a perfect answer. I should print that on a t-shirt. Remind myself that God probably has a lot of fun with all of this. Something sad about missing their family. Should make music about that. Nana wants to ask, do I have perfect pitch? No, I don't have perfect pitch. I think I have good pitch, and I have good relative pitch, but I do not have perfect pitch. Man, I do love the effects on this one. If we lived in a simulation, why would our brains and bodies be so detailed? I like to imagine we crash the simulation so often from how unnecessarily complicated we are. Well, it could be a very, very good simulation. You know, there's this very egoistical theory about simulated worlds that basically goes like the whole simulation is just about you, and only the things you're seeing right now are getting simulated. So all the friends you have, as long as you're not with them, they don't exist, and they only generate if you just if you're meeting with them, which yeah, which sounds very resource light on resources. Oh man, I love this song. But it's not good for composing right now. Okay, let's try another preset. Maybe we could try the bright one. I have to go to bed. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by, Nana. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Have a good night. Hi, Letitia. Hello. Have you ever considered creating an album or playlist specifically for weddings and other special occasions? I have not, because I've never been married before. I don't know. I don't know how it's supposed to sound like. Because sometimes I do play something that sounds romantic for me, but people always state that, why are you playing something so sad? And the last thing I want is to have someone go to the wedding and play something they perceive as sad music, right? Alright. Guys, do you have anything you want me to play in my style? Any song? I don't think there are any ideas that I can use. So let me open a new project. Let's figure out what we're doing now. because I actually don't feel that inspired today. That's a tricky part about having a schedule. You don't really know when you're really inspired, and so if you're planning a piano live stream and you're not inspired, then it gets a little tricky. It gets a little tricky. Somehow the chat always disappears for me. I don't know why. Hello JP, welcome back. What time is it for you guys? It's 7 p.m. for me, so I'm actually already streaming for 2 hours, but I have the feeling I've been talking a lot more than playing the piano. Was this a clickbait? Was I clickbaiting you guys? 10 a.m. Oh, so you're basically from North America. It's so early. It's noon for you, Letitia. Noon. Where is so you're a few hours behind. 1 p.m. Hello, Ambient Corsica. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, I'm just working. I finally got to catch your stream. Hello, Ali. How are you doing? I'm glad you were able to catch my stream today. I'm still figuring out a good time for me to stream. Because I think I should I do a 24-hour stream someday? I'm just saying right now I will not be able to make music for 24 hours. So there will be I will have to do something else too. But I'm not sure. Are you guys only here for the music, or would you guys be interested in some other content too? I do some gaming streams, but I understand that not everyone likes games, especially not to watch. You know the time for me. It is very late, you hero. Oh my god, guys, should we do a BigRicePiano version of Idol? It sounds like a horrible idea. A horrible idea. Dum dum dum. Honestly, I'm comfortable for chatting stream. Oh, yeah, I do enjoy just chatting streams too, but I'm always very insecure. I'm not sure if people actually want to listen to me talking. I usually game, so I don't mind watching at all. Plus, soft piano music is also a bonus. Yeah, I will only stream BigRicePiano music no matter what I play. So even if it's a horror game, I will blast my BigRicePiano music and ruin the mood. That was a joke, but I did play some League of Legends, and even with a game like League of Legends, I will blast my BigRicePiano music for you to enjoy, so you have something that is working. I'd be comfortable with new content ideas for streams. Having more options sounds like fun. For me too, because especially now where I'm not as inspired, I wish I could do something else instead. Something that people still want to watch, because my gaming streams do not, they do not attract a lot of viewers, obviously, and fully understandable. I'm fine with most things, don't worry. To be fair, people did ask you about you to talk about stuff. Yeah, sure. Which always makes me happy if people are actually interested in me as a person and not about my music only. I did neglect making me anything people would talk about in the past, because I wanted this channel to be about my music and not about me. But now I do think that it's important that the artist also get some spotlight. Guys, idle is too hard. But I could make the chorus sound a little bit more BigRicePiano-y. Let me bring a reverb in. We need some sad reverb. The piano audio went silent, BigRice. Oh god. Is it silent? Was I talking too much? Oh, maybe because I restarted it. God damn it. Maybe I do need to edit again. I somehow cannot get my piano back on. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I need to get used to the new setup. And Streamlabs is also very, very shitty sometimes. Hmm. Oh, Mia is leaving. All right, Mia, thank you so much for joining today and all your interesting questions. Always appreciate you being here and asking all of those. I hope you have a good night. Hello, BigRicePiano. How are you? I'm a little stressed out because Streamlabs is not doing what I want. Maybe I do need to reopen my Ableton. Let me try that. Okay, note to myself: do not reopen another project in Ableton if the sound is working, because I'ma break everything. Let me switch back to my just talking screen. Da, 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 da. No stress. Yeah, I'm trying to stay calm and collected and just like my music. It's okay. At least you got to test out the red box. It sounded good before. It'll sound good again. Hello, Periwinkle. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. How long have you been here? How long are you looking? Have you been looking, you lurker? You stalking lurker. I feel watched. I don't know. I don't know how many people here just came to look. It's alright. It happens. By the way, I absolutely love listening to your music. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like my music. Thank you so much for listening. Take your time, though. Yeah. I mean, do you guys have anything planned for today? Are you heading anywhere? Are you working? Are you studying? Do you have free time? Like, what's your situation? What is your situation? Come on, I just want to play Idol in my version, in my piano style. Let me try this VST out. Came to listen to some music and sent me to a live stream of my favorite charm. Wow, I'm gonna go for the music. Have a great stream though. BigRicePiano man. Thank you so much for stopping by, Bonnie. Your favorite music channel? I can't wrap my head around being someone's favorite music channel because there are so many great, awesome channels, and I'm your favorite out of everything. That is making me blush, and it's making me very, very, very happy. No, it's not working, guys. How unfortunate. La, 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 la. Why is it not working? Why? Why is it not working? Streaming is a science itself. It is a complicated science. And I do respect everyone who's able to stream so consistently. I don't get why there's absolutely no sound. There's sound when I just switch to my shitty driver, but it is the shitty driver. And when I switch back to my good driver, it's not working anymore. I always listen to your music whenever I study, I work out, and keep doing whatever you're doing. Thank you so much. That's great. Hello. No worries. This sort of things just happens. It's just as enjoyable to listen and chat through. It is as when everything works, right? I think we're going to do that. I think I could try, but I probably have to restart Streamlabs. And if I restart Streamlabs, will the stream end? It probably will. So let's not do that. I just noticed how there are 16 viewers here, and when I was playing the piano, it dropped to 9 viewers. So am I more interesting than my piano? Is this confirming my VTubing career? Okay, at least we should try to get the music back on it. Let's make this a just chatting stream instead. We're flexible. I was working 9 to 5 in a social media agency. I know how to deal with a lot of stress and a lot of changing things that come in last minute. All right. But if I start the music now, I don't know if the static sound comes on again. Dang, your room is adorable. Thank you so much, Natashi. I missed a few more messages. What's your background? Are you Asian? I am, yes. Both my parents are Vietnamese, but I was born and raised in Germany, so I feel more like a German, but I look very Asian. DAW saying time to get off. Yeah, it does not want me to play anymore. Enough, it's sad. Bitter Endings is my favorite from you, and it always puts me in a good mood, and I can listen to it all day, all week. That's interesting. I rarely hear people say that Bitter Endings is their favorite. Usually it's one of my rainy ones. My other rainy ones. Okay, music. Where is the music? Okay. You guys need to let me know if there's any static noise. Let's turn on something more chill. What album do you want to listen to? Should we go for Second Summers because it's summer right now? Okay. I also need to change my title, right? It's not live piano anymore. It's just chatting. Just chatting. All right. I can't even use my Streamlabs chat because my own poll is in the way of reading new messages. It's so annoying, and it's only in Streamlabs. Like when I open the stream on YouTube, it's fine. So I have no idea. Streaming as a science. I'm calling you on that. Feel free. I stand by my words. Streaming is so difficult, and some people are able to stream like for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'm like, holy, how do they do that? Well, I could stream like playing games for hours too, because I like gaming so much. Hey, I'm back, and turned out I have a change of heart and decided that I'm gonna follow through with the stream low. Oh no, Mia, if you're tired, then you should go to sleep. I'm actually not sure how much longer I'm gonna stream. Usually when I play the piano, my energy lasts for 2 hours, but I still have a lot of energy because I haven't played the piano that much. Like being creative, making music is very, very exhausting. I could not do that for multiple hours. Like 2 is my current maximum. But if I'm streaming not making music, then I have a lot more energy to hang out with you. Your driver needs to go back to driving school. Well, oh my my driver. I get it. Yes, my driver is not knowing how to drive. back to driving school. Okay. Hi Rimpy, thank you so much for joining. This is a very scuffed stream. I'm sorry, this is not a live piano stream anymore. This is a just chatting, just letting everyone know what they're in for. Just chatting and listening to some Second Summer music. It has been 2 hours though. You've got that stamina. Well, it's not quite been 2 hours. I've been on off just chatting with people. I think I've played for like half an hour the piano. 1 hour. Much love from Indonesia, Rai Senpai. Thank you so much for the love. Much love back from Germany. Indonesia. I always wanted to visit Indonesia. I have a lot of listeners coming from Indo. You guys are all amazing. You know, you can still have just chatting stream right now with us, right? Yes, that's the plan. That's the plan. And I hope no one minds. Because I actually love hanging out with you guys. I usually don't have much energy to. I try to respond to all of the comments, but I'm not the type of guy who enjoys typing. So after 10 comments, I'm like, oof, this is getting hard. Your music is so relaxing. I always listen to your music while doing my thesis. Next week I do final tests for my thesis. Thank you to always accompany with your music. Thank you so much for listening. I hope my music helps you do well on your thesis. It sounds scary. It sounds scary. Good luck to you. Best of luck. That's okay with me. I enjoy both equally. You guys are so sweet, by the way. My insecurity tells me no one will really like you if you're not on the piano playing some stuff. So, thank you so much for making this feel so cool. Perfect. I have more questions for you. Yes, go ahead and ask. Now I have more headspace to answer to. When I play the piano, I'm like, I have to assign 60% of my brain to the playing, and 40% is everything else. And I try to do both of them at the same time, but it's much easier to chat when I'm not on the piano, obviously. You tough though. Basically, every time you stream, you perform a 1 hour concert for all of us, which we all love and appreciate. Thank you so much for your kind words. It is exhausting. It is very exhausting. Because I also never practice my streams, right? It's completely improvised and it's completely unprepared too. So I usually don't have any idea how it turns out. So because of that, it gets very exhausting to come up with new melodies all the time. And sometimes you will realize that the music will start to blend in together and sound similar. That's because I'm exhausted. And I'm just reverting back to old patterns. So Saturday is gaming time, right? Yeah, Friday actually. Friday night time for me is gaming night. I'm not sure if you want to watch me game today. The thing about streaming is, one thing that I don't like about YouTube is that you can't really change your streaming topic. Like if I was to make a gaming stream now, I would need to change the thumbnail. I would need to change the title. Like on Twitch, you can just change the game you're playing and maybe change the title. But because there are no thumbnails, it's much easier. By the way, I've been thinking of streaming on Twitch eventually. Like I'm still thinking if I want to stream on Twitch only a few streams or both. I'm not sure what's better. Because I'd actually have to start again, right? And that's always scary. Wait, that's not the Second Summer's album. Racy, at what point do you think that some people don't deserve to be a part of society anymore? If they break laws and ethic, like there's something, laws are different everywhere, right? But there's moral and ethics, and those are very important. If they don't respect both, then I don't think they have a place in society. I've been listening to a podcast. I was listening to a podcast today by an ex-criminal who went into prison because of dealing with drugs. And one very interesting thing that they said is that even if criminals, like organized criminals, like the real bad people, even though they don't perform under the laws, they will still have their own rules of moral. Like many of them agree that it's wrong to rob a child or elderly or whatnot. So I found that interesting because they actually break the laws all the time, but there's still something that's holding them back from going completely crazy. Hey Rice, I'm not gonna be able to watch the stream. I'm currently working on a Minecraft lo-fi server and I'm building a Korean bubble tea shop. Korean barbecue, not bubble tea. That's okay. No one is forced to be here. Thank you so much nonetheless for joining and stopping by. Really appreciate it. Quick question, are you able to quickly sight read music such as Rondo alla Toca as an example? I actually cannot read any sheet music. I have never learned it. I think that's also why I'm being able to compose the way I'm composing, because I was not able to rely on sheet music like normal pianists could. So I was forced basically to learn the piano differently and to really understand it. Improvise is better than scripted, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. I think both are fine, if done well. Please remember to get some sleep as well, Carl. It is 7:30 p.m. I don't think I'm tired yet. What's the meaning of BigRicePiano though? I talked about it earlier this stream. BigRicePiano is just the translation of my nickname during the youth. I was called großer Reiskorn, which is German for big rice grain. I stuck with it. I like it. I was thinking about changing it at one point in time, but by then it was already too late. And now people are actually writing me that they were so interested in my artist name that they decided to check me out. and the new artist I'm planning is called a bowl of rice, and it's an artist I will release some lo-fi, chill hop, jazz hop music with, and the early draft for the artist name was Bento, because it also has something to do with rice. I wanted to stay a little bit on brand, but for me, Bento felt like it is a cool name, especially for that kind of genre, but it felt a little bit too safe and a little bit too I don't know how to explain that. it felt like not unique enough for me. So now I've decided to go with a bowl of rice, which is a very whack name, and I love it. I do Twitch. It's so much easier. Yeah, I'm very interested in Twitch because I think it's easier to discover new streams. Streaming is not a big thing on YouTube yet. So maybe Twitch will be a good way to start new. I think you guys have noticed, but my YouTube channel is not doing so well. So something kind of speaks to me to be able to start somewhere fresh. And Twitch could be that platform. Since I'm a bit sleepy right now, so Ricey, what makes you fall asleep the easiest? Being happy. Well, the one thing that keeps me up at night the most are my worries and insecurities. So not having those will make me fall asleep easier. Wait, how did you learn music then? By ear? Yeah, I think I figured out what notes sound good together, and then I roll with that. And I also practiced learning music I like to play by ear, yeah. Do you prefer bathtub or shower? I think shower is, I do prefer more. But I love taking a longer bath in the bathtub every now and then. But my apartment only has a shower, so that's not possible. Actually, before I go, I have 2 questions. One, if you have played any Resident Evil game, and if you do, you have a somewhat favorite character. I think I haven't played any, but I think I watched Resident Evil 4, like the old version for PlayStation 2. And so my favorite character has to be Leon. He's also the only character that I really know. Oh, I see. I guess you should keep BigRicePiano because it's kind of emotion for us now. A bowl of rice is interesting too. Thank you. Yeah, I will definitely keep BigRicePiano. It's what people know me for. Your music has a special authenticity in part because you play by ear and record by ear. Yeah. When I record, I try to record the whole thing. I try not to edit it too much. I always edit it afterwards, but I try to play it through at least once perfectly, as good as possible, at least, to really capture that whole performing feeling. Do you like anime? I'm kind of new to your channel. Oh, you open a very big barrel. I love anime. I really love anime. I haven't been able to watch a lot of anime lately because due to lack of time. But I try to read instead. I'm a big slice of life fan, and I also love shonen animes like One Piece. I also watched Naruto. I did not watch Boruto yet. I heard it's not that good. What else? One of the best animes I know is Death Note. It's so good. It has the perfect length too. I'm also currently reading Yamada Kun to level 999 no Koi wo Suru, which is a cute romance slice of life that also has some MMO and gaming elements to it. I also am up to date with Oshinoko, the manga, which is kind of getting weird now. It was weird before, but it's now really weird. So I'm not sure what to think about Oshinoko. Maybe roll with it. I'm assuming Your Lie in April is one. Yes, it is one. It is such a beautiful anime. I also love when we talk about music animes. I also loved Kids on the Slope, which is a jazz anime. What else? About the channel, don't worry, it's doing well. It'll do better for sure. It did better last year ago. I think last year or 2 years ago, it was really popping off. But someday YouTube sent me a very ominous message that said they don't support me buying views, which I don't do, which I never did. And the message disappeared one day after. But ever since, my channel is not doing well anymore. I'm not sure. They always say that there's nothing, no such thing as shadow banning, but it definitely feels like I'm being shadow banned and not being recommended anymore. And people also write me a lot that they don't see my videos anymore, the new ones. So I'm not sure what's going on. But looking at channels like The Soul of Wind too, they're not doing well either. They're trying to do more towards streaming now. But yeah, maybe YouTube is not a good place for musicians anymore, which is a bummer. Because it's the platform I grew up with. Racy, I guess this is kind of a weird question, but have you ever cried in the shower? Sometimes I just have an urge to cry in the shower, but I have nothing to really sad about. I don't know, it's weird. I think I did years ago. But usually the bed is my go-to place to cry. And when I'm really upset, I just lie down in my bed and just shut down for an hour or so. Like just sleep. Which has happened a few times the last couple of years because of everything revolving around YouTube. I have found my peace with it though, so no need to worry about me now. I found my peace with it, and I'm kind of like halfway given up on YouTube, and the only thing that keeps me here are you guys. Like listening, reading all your comments and messages here on YouTube is just that's enough for me to stay. That alone. YouTube can do whatever they want, but if you guys are here, I am here. This is not fair then. Yeah, I mean it's YouTube's platform, so they are allowed to do whatever they want. But it really sucks that they neglect us musicians so much. I think they have added YouTube Music, but not many people listen to YouTube Music. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Hey Dan, what are the other platforms that will help you to reach out to more people? I mean, my main platform right now is Spotify. And Spotify also pays the most of my bills every month. YouTube does nothing for me, to be quite honest. Which is why I also stopped enabling ads on my news videos, because I don't think it's worth it. I don't really need YouTube's money. But the issue is that Spotify is also a platform that I should not rely on too much, This is the main lesson I learned from YouTube, is that things can change. Things probably will change. But at least Spotify is a platform designed for musicians and music, and YouTube is not. I think YouTube is focusing more on short content and entertainment now, and I'm sorry, I'm neither of those. But yeah, I wish there was a place here for musicians, but yeah, times have definitely changed a lot. I think you will enjoy reading Kaoru Hanawa in Tosaku. Give it a shot if you have time. What is it about? It sounds like a romance slice of life. Kaoru sounds like a slice of life heroine. I'm glad we are special enough to you. Of course you are. You are all so special to me. And as long as you are here, I promise you, I will not go anywhere. I might go to Twitch too, but it's always gonna be two. I'm not leaving YouTube for Twitch. And I'm also only streaming on Twitch because I know you guys will probably follow me there. I don't have enough viewers to really be worried about if people will want to follow me there. You can try Twitch streaming, yeah. But I do need to prepare a lot more. Like, I want my Twitch to look pretty. And I also want to have a 2D live model eventually. So you guys don't have to stare at this PNG model anymore. We stream your playlist on Spotify then. That will be amazing. Guys, if you want to listen to my music, the best way to do it is on streaming platforms. And I'm also saying this for other artists. If you have music you enjoy, try to find them on streaming platforms, because chances are those music videos you're listening on YouTube will not result in anything. Especially if they are from other channels. And also, feel free to follow them on Spotify too. It is not a widely known feature, but you can actually follow artists on Spotify, and then you get notified whenever they put out something new, which is very important. There's so much music nowadays, so if you really enjoy an artist, please consider following them, so you get their music recommended in the future. Do you enjoy Dragon Ball as a series? Yes, I love Dragon Ball. I watched it as a kid every day. There was a new episode every day, and I sure as hell watched the hell out of it. What do you think is better to do as a pianist, covers or original compositions? I think from a algorithmic standpoint, you should always do covers. It's just more popular. But I'm pretty sure if you're a pianist, then, well, if you're a creator, let me tell it that way, you will have the urge to make something original. And if you have, then you should follow that. People always ask me why don't I do covers, because they perform so much better on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, but it does not make me as happy as creating my own music. That's just yeah. And I try to follow that philosophy for years now. I used to make a lot of covers, but I will always decide for something that makes me really happy.